Hello, you're watching Hornbill TV's Northeast Express. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will visit Assam on September 8 to inaugurate a series of key projects and participate in the Bhupen Hazarika Birth Centenary celebrations. Addressing a press conference, Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma said the centenary celebrations will commence with a central function in Guwahati, which will be attended by PM Modi. Additional events will be organized across Arunachal Pradesh, West Bengal, Mumbai and Delhi in the name of the legendary musician and cultural icon Bhupen Hazarika. Prime Minister Modi will also inaugurate a biorefinery plant in Numaligarh built at a cost of Rs 4,200 crore. The plant will convert bamboo into second-generation ethanol and produce value-added chemical byproducts. Later, the PM will visit Mangaldoy, where he will lay the foundation stone for several key infrastructure projects. The foundation stones of a new bridge over the Brahmaputra River connecting Kurua and Narengi Ring Road and the Darang Medical College will also be laid. In addition, CM Sarma stated that Union Home Minister Amit Shah is expected to visit Guwahati in early August. The visit will include the inauguration of newly created government institutions and a major NDA convention where PM Modi is scheduled to be the chief guest.
Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi ji will inaugurate a biorefinery which will convert bamboo to ethanol. 2G ethanol, bamboo will be converted to 2G ethanol, and in the process, various other chemicals will be derived as a value-added product. Will be inaugurated by Honorable Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi in Numaligarh. The plant has been established at a cost of 4,200 crores. Thereafter, he will come to Mangaldoy and he will lay the foundation stone for the ring road of Guwahati, a new bridge over river Brahmaputra connecting Kurua and Narengi, and he will also lay the foundation stone for the Darang Medical College. Thereafter, he will come to Guwahati and he will participate in the Bhupen Hazarika Birth Centenary program organized by the state of Assam, government of Assam. So it is a day-long program, and we have already started preparation to welcome Prime Minister on that day.
The National Investigation Agency made a major breakthrough in the 2024 Jirbam killings case. On Thursday, the NIA arrested Thanglien Lal Mar, also known as Boya, for his alleged role in the abduction and murder of 6 people, including 3 children in Manipur's Boro Bra area last November. According to the NIA, the victims, 3 women and 3 children, were kidnapped and brutally killed by militants, with their bodies later dumped in the Barak River. The arrest was made in Assam's Kachar district by a joint team of the NIA and Assam police. A mobile phone and SIM card were recovered from the accused. Preliminary investigation reveals Boya was directly involved in planning and executing the crime. The NIA, which took over the probe from the Boro Bra police, continues its investigation under case RC 15/2024 NIA. Meanwhile, the Manipur High Court has directed the agency to file a charge sheet within a month. Security forces in Manipur have arrested 4 militants, including a top leader of a banned outfit, in separate operations across Bishnupur, Thubal and Imphal East districts. The self-styled army chief of the proscribed Kanglai Pak Communist Party, Nongdrengkhom Moirangthem Biramanimete, was arrested from Phubala Patan area in Bishnupur district. In Thubal district, 2 active cadres of the KYKL, Kaisham Wilson Singh and Thokcham Sanathoy Mete, were held from Salungpham Bazar. Security forces recovered a 9mm pistol, a grenade, live rounds and a magazine from them. They were reportedly involved in extortion. 1 active pre-park PRO cadre, Telem Nauba Singh, was arrested from Khurai Chairenthong in Imphal East. Meanwhile, in a separate operation near K. Geljang in Churachandpur, forces recovered an AK rifle, detonators, IED materials, radio sets and country-made mortars. National President of the National Students Union of India, Varun Chaudhary, voiced strong opposition to the company conducting the SSC exam. He highlighted that the same firm is already banned in 3 states and demanded that the cancellation of its tender. Chaudhary also urged the ministry officials to meet students directly and address their grievances, stressing that justice must be delivered without delay.
ड्रोन।
पुलिस एक अनाउंसमेंट कर रही है आज जो हुआ वो भी, तो आप क्या कहना चाहेंगे?
हमारी मांग है कि बच्चे कोई गुंडे डकैत नहीं है, शांतिपूर्वक तरीके से प्रदर्शन कर रहे हैं। अभी तक मंत्रालय के मिनिस्टर इनसे मिले हैं और बच्चों का दर्द बांटे। ये एसएससी का वो संस्था, वो कंपनी एग्जाम करा रही है जिसको ऑलरेडी 3 स्टेट में बैन कर दिया गया। तुरंत इस कंपनी से टेंडर छीना जाए। 6 तारीख को बच्चों का एग्जाम है। पूरे खाली एसएससी के बच्चे नहीं है, रेलवे के बच्चे, तमाम बच्चे हैं। बच्चे बार बार एग्जाम देते हैं तो पता लगता है वो एग्जाम और सेंटर कॉम्प्रोमाइज हो गए। बच्चे पीड़ित हैं, बच्चे डकैत नहीं है। तुरंत हमारी डिमांड है कि मंत्रालय के लोग आगे इनसे मिले, बच्चों को न्याय दें। और अगर पुलिस ने एक भी बच्चे के लाठी चलाई तो सबसे पहले हम एनएसयूआई के लोग लाठी खाएंगे और एक भी बच्चे को आज नहीं आने देंगे। और ये सरकार बच्चों पर लाठी चलाना बंद करे, बच्चे को न्याय दे। और ये एसएससी के जो लोग बैठे हैं, जो धांधली में शामिल है, तुरंत उनको हटाया जाए और इस कंपनी का ठेका छीना जाए। हमें शांतिपूर्वक तरीके से प्रदर्शन कर रहे हैं, शांतिपूर्वक तरीके से प्रदर्शन को चलने दें और मंत्री इधर आए और बच्चों की बात सुने।
सर, हम टीचर्स ये बिल्कुल नहीं चाहते हैं।
Meanwhile, DUSU President Arunachal Pradesh demanded complete transparency in the SSC exam process. He linked the repeated paper scams to a larger failure of governance. Khatri said students and teachers protesting peacefully were forcibly removed, denied access to SSC officials and treated unfairly under heavy police presence. He asserted that the protest will continue until students' rights are protected and transparency is ensured.
मेरा नाम रौनक खत्री है, मैं प्रेसिडेंट दिल्ली यूनिवर्सिटी स्टूडेंट यूनियन हूँ। मांग स्पष्ट है, मांग क्लियर है। एसएससी का पेपर ट्रांसपेरेंट चाहिए, पहली चीज। दूसरी चीज, जिस कंपनी को ये टेंडर अलॉट हुआ था, सेंटरों को पेपर कंडक्ट कराने में वो कंपनी विफल दिखी है। आज से जब इंदौर में पटवारी घोटाला हुआ था, तब भी सेम कंपनी को टेंडर हुआ था। वो कंपनी वहां से ब्लैकलिस्ट होके आई थी और उसी कंपनी को देश का सबसे बड़ा एग्जाम यूपीएससी के बाद होने वाला, उस कंपनी को टेंडर दे दिया जाता है। तो सरकार की विफलताएं बताती है कि जो छात्र पढ़े लिखे शिक्षा संस्थानों से निकलकर अगर एग्जाम देने जाएगा तो वहां हमें घोटाले देखने को मिलेंगे, जिसके विरोध में आज छात्र बैठे। हमारी मांगे सिंपल थी, एसएससी कमीशन के सामने अपनी बात रखनी थी। वहां पुलिस को अवगत कराकर हमारे टीचरों, अध्यापकों, अध्यापिकाओं के साथ ऐसे बर्बरता के साथ उठाया गया है जैसे वे अपराधी हों। कम से कम पैनल 100+ टीचर्स का था जो जाकर मीट करना चाहता था। पीसफुली मुलाकात कोई नहीं हुई किसी से भी, आश्वासन कुछ नहीं दिया। पुलिस खड़ी कर दिया, आतंकवादी है क्या? देश से सवाल पूछ रहे हैं, अपनी सरकार से सवाल पूछ रहे हैं, अपने डिपार्टमेंट से सवाल पूछ रहे हैं। आगे की रणनीति है, जब तक ट्रांसपेरेंसी नहीं बनेगी ये आंदोलन यूं ही चलता रहेगा। एसएससी का जो छात्रों का हक है उनको हम लोग दिलाकर रहेंगे।
A political storm has erupted in Assam as Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma explained why he may transfer the investigation involving Congress MP Gaurav Gogoi's wife to the NIA. The current probe, being handled by the Assam Police SIT, must conclude by September 10th with no extension granted. Sarma said the SIT has limited access to older data while the NIA can trace phone records as far back as 2010. The Chief Minister maintained that while the SIT has done commendable work, the case involves citizenship issues, making it a matter for the centre. Earlier this year, a case was filed against a Pakistani national allegedly linked to Elizabeth Colburn, Gogoi's wife, for attempting to interfere in India's internal affairs. She is also under scrutiny for alleged connections with Pakistan's ISI and for reportedly participating in election campaigns despite holding British citizenship. Sarma confirmed the SIT will submit its finding to the state cabinet, which will then decide whether to recommend the case's transfer to the NIA.
Mr. Chief Minister, yesterday there were several reports quoting you where you have indicated for a NIA level probe into the case which is there with Assam SIT. Would you elaborate on that?
You see, Assam SIT has a limited scope. As I told you, we cannot access telephonic interaction, telephonic connection beyond 2 years. Assam has a limitation of 2 years. But NIA can trace things up to 2011, 2010. So this is not a new thing. I have shared many times with you that Assam SIT has a limited capacity. But within that limited capacity, our team has done a very good job. But ultimately, it is related to citizenship, it is related to OIC. Finally, it is the Ministry of Home Affairs who has to take over the investigation.
Has the government officially written to NIA Both the
Not
case.
now. It will be only all these things happen post 10 September because we have given SIT time till 10 September. Either 11 or 12 they will put me the report. Then I will put the report to the cabinet, but we are not extending time to SIT. I also told them that no extension. So you have to conclude your proof by 10 September. So whatever they will do, they will complete 10th. They will give me report 11, 12. Before 15 September, I will bring the report to cabinet. Then cabinet will decide whether to refer it to NIS, CBI or MHA, whatever. That I have to see the report. But we have limited accessibility. We can dig up to 2 years. We cannot dig more than 2 years for the electronic evidence. But so far as manual evidence are concerned, we have dig and our team has done very well.
In a major infrastructure push, the Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs chaired by PM Modi approved 4 multi-tracking railway projects aimed at decongesting critical routes and reducing logistics costs. Covering 13 districts across 6 states, the Rs 11,100 crore project will add 574 kilometers to India's rail network and create nearly 229 lakh human days of employment. PM Modi called the move part of efforts to build next-generation infrastructure. The projects will benefit Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, West Bengal, Bihar, Odisha and Jharkhand. These include the Itarsi-Nagpur Fault Line, Aurangabad-Parbhani, doubling Aloabari Road, New Jalpaiguri 3rd and 4th line, and the Dangoa-Posi-Jaroli 3rd and 4th line. Railways Minister Ashwini Vaishnaw said these tracks will increase the capacity, boost freight movement and cut emissions. With enhanced connectivity to over 2,300 villages and 43.6 lakh people, the initiative supports PM Gati Shakti goals, enabling movement of key goods like coal, cement and agricultural products. In another key decision, the Cabinet granted investment exemptions to NLC India Limited, allowing it to invest Rs 7,000 crore in renewable energy projects via its subsidiary NLCIL Renewables. This supports India's climate targets, building 500 gigawatt non-fossil fuel energy by 2030 and achieving net zero by 2070. NTPC also received enhanced investment powers for green energy through NTPC Green Energy Limited and its subsidiaries, with an increased investment limit of Rs 20,000 crore. Separately, the Cabinet approved a Rs 2,000 crore grant to the National Cooperative Development Corporation for financial year 2025 to 26 to financial year 2028 to 29 to help cooperative expand projects and access working capital. Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma, in a press conference at Lok Seva Bhavan on Friday, announced a sweeping crackdown on forest encroachments across the state. He said that all deputy commissioners have been instructed to identify illegal settlements on forest land. The CM clarified that those protected under the Forest Rights Act, particularly tribal communities settled before 2005, will not be affected. He acknowledged the magnitude of the task, stating that even at the pace of 1 eviction per month, it could take up to 10 years to complete. Switching focus to national politics, Sarma reacted strongly to the recent Malegaon blast case verdict. He accused the Congress party of carrying out a political conspiracy targeting the RSS and Hindu society. He alleged that senior Congress leaders, along with the anti-terrorism squad, aimed to defame the RSS and that the conspiracy extended to attempts to arrest the Sarsang Chalak. The Chief Minister directly named former Union Minister P. Chidambaram and demanded he be questioned for what Sarma called an orchestrated political witch hunt.
Every deputy commissioner has been instructed to find out the level of encroachment in the forest area and we'll try to see that the forest area is cleared, people are evicted, except those people who are eligible for forest rights. So there are some people who are eligible even in the forest. Tribal people can stay provided they have come prior to 2005. So we are going to evict people who are not covered under the Forest Rights Act. But this is a huge tax and at least 10 years will be required because the level of encroachment is very, very high, beyond imagination. So even if I do one eviction in every month, it will take at least 10 years to complete. I mean, we all know the entire reality of the case was to ultimately arrest the Soros, Param Pujaniya Soros Sangh Salak of RSS. The case was basically Congress has conspired to bring Pujaniya Mohan Bhagavatji in the matter, and that is a known conspiracy. And yesterday, the conspiracy has been exposed by the court. Many people are speaking, and I think many more people will speak, because this was the worst kind of conspiracy heads by the Congress to defame RSS. Today, it has stand exposed, and many more exposure will come, I am sure, because the entire plan was to defame RSS, defend the Hindu religion, defame the Hindu society. Today, it has stand exposed, and I know that in that period of time, many senior Congress leaders were in touch with ATS, and it was conducted by Mr. Chidambaram completely as a political witch hunt. I think after this verdict, my own assessment will be that Chidambaram should now be quizzed, and why he is trying to frame Hindu society with terror. I think people should try to ask those questions from Mr. Chidambaram.
Sir, will the PMs and Home Minister visit to Assam?
Assam CM Dr. Himanta Biswa Sarma is set to launch the Bharatiya Janata Party's campaign for the Boro Land Territorial Council elections from August 2nd. He will kick off the campaign with rallies in Udalguri district, a key region where the Boro land area. The elections for the BTC are likely to be held in September. The BJP has announced that it will contest the elections independently without its previous ally, the United People's Party Liberal. According to Assam's BJP's chief spokesperson Kishore Upadhyay, the CM will address rallies in all 40 council constituencies, joined by senior leaders including Union Minister Sarbananda Sonowal and State BJP President Dilip Saikia. Interestingly, the BJP has decided to contest in 38 out of the 40 seats, leaving 2 uncontested as a mark of respect to 2 prominent Boro leaders, Pramod Boro and Hagrama Mohilari. Preparations are in full swing following a strategic meeting at the BJP state headquarters in Guwahati. The draft voter list released on July 22nd shows over 26.69 lakh voters across 3,277 polling stations in the 40 BTC constituencies. Amid the ongoing measles outbreak, the Senapati District Administration has stepped up its effort to tackle the crisis. On August 1st, a multi-stakeholder meeting cum awareness program was held at the DRDA conference hall in Senapati. The session brought together key representatives from the health department, ICDS, schools, civil society organizations, churches and religious leaders to form a unified response plan. As of July 31st, 54 suspected cases of measles have been reported between June and July. Out of these, 11 cases are confirmed, 6 have tested negative and results for 18 are still pending. Worryingly, 10 out of the 11 confirmed cases were unvaccinated. Several clusters have been identified in the Council River Colony, Pyamai Vabu, TNK Gate, Yapao Colony and Mount Everest area. Surveys reveal that up to 28% of children in these zones are completely unvaccinated, and more than half are only partially covered. Officials note that measles is highly contagious and airborne, spreading through droplets and remaining in the air for up to 2 hours. The disease can lead to serious complications including pneumonia, blindness and even death, highlighting the urgency of the mass vaccination. In a coordinated response, the health department will conduct investigations and launch a mass immunization drive targeting children aged 9 to 5 years. Schools and ICDS centers will assist in surveillance and awareness, while religious and community leaders will work to combat vaccine hesitancy. The administration has issued an urgent appeal for all stakeholders to work together, raise awareness and protect children through timely immunization. And that was all for this hour's bulletin. For more news and updates, stay tuned to Hornbill TV. Goodbye.